because that's when you can post up and bang, and it becomes a physical game.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Melo and Porzingis, the two stars at the forward spots. Rose is out there with Lee, and it's Noah in at the 5 spot.
I like that shot for him, though. Very little defensive pressure. He typically rises up and buries that.
Irving against Rose. It's deflected. Stolen by Noah. Passes it to Rose. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Rose. James against Anthony. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots from the baseline. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Not the best shot right there with the good defender draped all over you.
No, not at all. When you see him guarding you, just try to move the basketball on.
Here's LeBron on the mark with the 15-footer.
At a time when everyone's obsessed with threes and dunks, LeBron showing off a strong in-between game.
Rose against Irving. Outside, Porzingis. Lee dishes to Rose. Fires from the corner. No good that time. Some solid defense there from Irving. Here's Smith. From the high post, he drills it.
A guy who would rather spot up. JR is showing us he can pull up off the dribble.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Rose passes to Porzingis. To the inside. Here's Lee. Shoots the 3. Porzingis can't hit.
This is the opposite of how they wanted to start this game. 0 for 4 already.
The screen from Thompson. Irving for 3. Rebounded by Anthony. For New York, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here.
Kyrie Irving, former #1 overall draft pick, rookie of the year, multiple all-star games, gold medalist. He has his own signature shoe, and yet I think he still has room to even get better.
Anthony with it, picked up by Thompson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. 2 points, that one goes. And Kyrie Irving says he'd like to take on more of a leadership role that can be tricky sometimes when you're a guy playing with a superstar like LeBron James.
Yes, because he's obviously one of those leaders that he's been in place as a leader, one of the best players. But I think Kyrie Irving is trying to learn from LeBron and take more of a leadership role. You can do that. You can have 2 leaders on the team.
On the wing, Irving pulls up from the corner, and the jumper falls for him.
The thing about Kyrie, he has great natural balance when setting up for the jumper.
Feeds it to Anthony. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
And for Carmelo Anthony, one thing that he doesn't get enough credit for is, Greg, his rebound.
And Melo's never been a bad rebounder, but in the past few seasons, you can see he's emphasized that more active in terms of closing out on possessions, has a great base and wide shoulders to secure position on the box out.
That free throw, no good. And Cleveland making a change here. Shumpert's checked in, and New York making a change here. He hits the second from the line.
And watching Melo, you can just see how his game has grown since when he came into the league. I mean, still as great a scorer as you're going to find, but he's doing so much now in terms of his passing and his defense. I mean, visibly much more of an impact on the floor in other facets. And I think that's a credit to his maturation and the reason why there's some optimism for the Knicks.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And with Melo and seeing his game grow, it's almost like he's putting more trust in his teammates and not going at it alone quite as often.
And when he does need to ISO and take over for possession, he's still effective at it. Melo has always been a good passer, and now he's just trusting his teammates more. Scoring is down a bit, but he's a scarier player to defend.
We've seen so many former players who are now coaches in the NBA, and players that, Steve, you played against. Do you ever think that they'd be coaches when you faced off against them as you were playing them?
Yeah, some of those guys, for sure, like a Jason Kidd, I say he's going to make a great coach one day. You just knew it was in his blood. Now you get a chance to see Steve Kerr, Tyronn Lue's one of those guys. He's going to make a good coach, and they're doing it right now and having a lot of success.
Kevin McHale, to me, was the thinking man's player, was a terrific coach. He did both, but he lost the job at Houston, which shocked so many people.
You know, I thought he did a fantastic job. And one thing you love about Kevin McHale, he also was a general manager, then got a chance to come to the coaching role. He just has a basketball mind. He loves the game.
And everyone knows that the Knicks have been committed to the triangle offense. Not the easiest offense to run or learn Greg Anthony, but they are staying with it.
And I think for the foreseeable future, that is going to be the plan. I mean, their roster can work with it, but it hasn't been easy thus far. You wonder if the offense has simply fallen out of favor due to the up-tempo nature of the modern NBA.
And it's tied up with that one. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Williams comes in for Kyrie Irving. Lance Thomas, he's checked in for New York. That one is no good.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Dunleavy kicks to Shumpert. Outside Williams. There's a screen. Back to Shumpert. Pocket 6. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Shumpert's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the team wants Shumpert to be a 3-and-D guy. Just has to be more consistent out there.
Puts it up from 12. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Jennings has got his first 2 points of the night. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And Shumpert kicks to Fry. Outside Jefferson. The pass to Williams. Fires from 18. The Knicks pull it in. Jennings wide open, and he misses the go-ahead basket.
A three-point marksman. He couldn't have asked for a better look. Sometimes it just doesn't go down.
Outside jumper. It's Fry atop the key. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
As a defender, you have to stay in Fry's shirt. Otherwise, all too often, this will be the result.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Kuzminski gets the pass to O'Quinn. It's his first trip to the line.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than the average numbers.
First free throw is good. And so O'Quinn nails both of them. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Shumpert. screen by Jefferson. Williams, that's for two. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Not the best pick I've ever seen, but it was just enough to get the job done.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after.